Huddig presents a new generation of backhoe loaders with articulated steering, the Huddig 760 M4 and Huddig 960 C6. Huddig's considerable technical know-how and many years' experience of manufacturing backhoe loaders are built into today's designs. A backhoe loader must provide good mobility and stability. The machine must be designed from the outset to cope with extremely difficult terrain. The Huddig 760 and 960 have a unique oscillating central pivot with a very low pivot point, which contributes to high transverse stability. The robust oscillating joint and bearings, together with a locking cylinder on the oscillating joint, which dampens oscillating motion when the machine is driven over rough terrain, make Huddig's backhoe loaders extremely comfortable and easy to drive, even in virtually impossible terrain. Assisted by the 760's hydrodynamic transmission, it's easy for the driver to maintain full control over his machine. The Huddig 960 is fitted with hydrostatic transmission. In addition to a stepless range of gear ratios, with full power transmission at all speeds, it also provides very effective engine braking. These two knobs in the cab regulate the engagement speed, the engine speed at which the machine starts to move, and driving speed, so that speed can be regulated independently of engine speed. A switch for selection of forward and reverse is mounted on the rear control stick. The Huddig 760 is powered by a 98 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder diesel engine, and the Huddig 960 has a 6-cylinder diesel engine developing 147 horsepower. Automatic limited slip differentials, both back and front, deliver most torque to the wheel with the best grip. The seat is adjustable to suit the driver's weight and height, and can be adjusted forwards and backwards as well as sideways. The cab is designed to provide the best possible visibility, safety and comfort. There are non-slip steps, wide doors, a flat floor, large windscreens, side windows which can be fully opened, and a roof window or roof hatch among the many features which contribute to a high level of comfort. Armrests and backhoe servo controls are individually adjustable in all directions, so every driver has the ergonomically optimum working position. Noise levels are low. Instruments on two well-equipped panels give the driver full control over his vehicle at all times. All controls are electro-hydraulically maneuvered, which makes them light and easy to handle and prevents driver strain. The Huddig 760 and 960 are powerful, smoothly operating high-capacity machines. This is demonstrated here, where the 960 is digging a forest track. And they're not only superior diggers in extreme terrain. They operate just as smoothly and are just as easy to handle in tight corners, where high precision is required. Stability is so good that it's not always necessary to use the support legs. Small, exact stick movements and all-round visibility give the driver full control over every operation. The pivoted digging arm can be steplessly turned sideways in both directions, up to 30 degrees, in relation to the boom. This makes it possible to dig parallel with the machine's centre line, along house walls for example, or by fences or ditches. And the backhoe lifts to a considerable height, which makes it easy to load a truck. When used as loaders, the four large driving wheels and automatic differentials give the Huddig 760 and 960 good penetration in hard materials. Thanks to the central oscillating pivot, the front bucket always follows front axle movements when spreading material. The machine also has very good lifting and braking capability. There's a wide range of bucket angles. (112° roll forward and 50° roll back in the carrying position. As standard, the digging arm has a quick release attachment for tools such as this asphalt cutter, which reduces excavation damage to asphalted surfaces. Using this brush, it's quick and easy to uncover pipes and cables without risk of damage. And this chain excavator makes it possible to quickly dig narrow trenches for pipes or cables, for example. It's easily connected with just 2 hoses. It makes the job simple for the driver, who doesn't have to move excavated material around unnecessarily. As you can see, it's a perfect trench, which is also just as easily filled in again. Cable laying over long distances is a job for the Huddig 960. Here, a fibre optic cable, an outer protective tube and a warning foil 40 centimetres above are being laid at one and the same time. Gunnar Andersson is an operations manager at Telia. Our goal is to lay an average of 4 kilometres a week, completely ready. What do you mean by completely ready? The work is completely ready for final inspection. Filling in is complete. The road manager is happy with the way we've left cable connection holes and the like. Everything's ready. If you're just laying cable, how much could you lay per day? The most we've laid in a day is 4 kilometres. Are you happy with the way this system works? As I see it, there's no better system available at the present time. Nothing at all. We've been doing this for a good many years now, and I can't think of a better way than this. And this is how a 14-metre long pole is raised. Using the Huddig 1400 lift, the pole is held in place while the hole is filled in. The tractor has a 220-volt socket, which provides power for the linesman's electrical tools. The back of the digger point is used to pack the filling, so the pole is firmly embedded. The linesman can then go up in the cage, which has been fitted to a Huddig 1400 lift and which can lift to a height of 14 metres. Here, the linesman finds it very handy to have access to 220 volts. Here's a road without any ditches. By fitting this scraper to the backhoe arm and the support legs, it's possible to scrape out proper ditches and lay the material on the road, so the road level is raised. Stones and peat are screened out using this screening bucket, so that only gravel is left on the road. Here we have Huddig's latest product, the Huddig Forest Harvester, here built on a Huddig 760. This harvester handles trees up to 35 centimetres in diameter and can easily manage 2 to 3 trees a minute. And here's a multi-purpose machine, also built on a 760. It can be used both as a harvester and a backhoe loader. To make work easy for the driver, the knives and rollers open automatically, and the limber slasher is raised once a minimum diameter has been de-limbed and the tree has been slashed. This leaves the driver free to concentrate on selecting the next tree. The Huddig 760 and 960 are also easily serviced. The cab is tipped by means of a hydraulic pump, giving access to all the hydraulic valves, the batteries and electric valves. To top up oil and water, simply open these hatches on the engine cover. External indicators and thermometers for engine and hydraulic oil show levels at a glance. Easily removed side panels give quick access to the engine compartment. The Huddig 760 M4 and Huddig 960 C6, two high-capacity machines which enable you to do a wide range of jobs more profitably.